Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery is renowned for its depth and diversity, showcasing some of the most iconic villains in comic book history. Each character brings a unique blend of complexity, tragedy, and menace to Spidey's world, making the choice even more intriguing. Which of these Spider-Man villains do you find most compelling? Could it be the Lizard, Dr. Kurt Connors, a brilliant scientist transformed into a savage beast after a failed experiment, struggling with his dual identity and battling Spider-Man in a clash of intellect and raw power? What about the Vulture, Adrian Toomes, a skilled engineer who takes to the sky using his advanced flight suit to commit high-flying heist, providing a formidable aerial challenge for the wall crawler? Maybe it's J. Jonah Jameson, the editor-in-chief of the Daily Bugle, who wages a relentless smear campaign against Spider-Man, always trying to squash Spidey's reputation. No matter how many good deeds Spider-Man does, Jameson's always there to spin it into something bad. Or is it someone else from Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery that you find most compelling? There's a lot to choose from, and let's take a moment to view some of them this week. I'm Izzy, and here's ShortBoxed Top 10 Listed Comics for the third week of April. There are plenty of Spidey books in this list, and then some.
Number 10.
Before we talk Spidey, let's start number 10 with The Dark Knight in Batman 237 from DC Comics, released in 1971. This issue marks the spine-tingling debut of the Reaper. This issue boasts an iconic cover by the mastermind of horror, Bernie Wrightson. What truly sets this issue apart is the unexpected guest list, as Marvel characters such as Havoc, Thor, Spider-Man, and Captain America makes appearances shrouded in Halloween disguises, blurring the boundaries between universes in a hauntingly surreal display. Yet the surrealism doesn't end there, as if plucked out of the annals of reality, the stories weave in the likenesses of actual comic creators like Bernie, Jerry Conway, and Alan Wise, blurring the lines between fiction and reality in a mesmerizing dance of creativity. Adding to its mystique, a 9.8 commanded a staggering $4,080, an increase of 10% from last year's sale.
Number 9.
Number 9 swings into action with 1990s Marvel comic gem Spider-Man number 1. This issue is adorned with an iconic cover by Todd McFarlane, capturing the essence of the web slinger in his dynamic glory. Look out for editions featuring a blue or copper lizard color era, a delightful deviation from the norm that adds a touch of intrigue for collectors. Moreover, it boasts multiple variants, each offering a unique spin of the beloved hero's saga, like the Polybag or the special silver, gold, or platinum edition. Each variant demands more money than the standard edition. Within its pages lies another first, the introduction of Felix the Cat into Spider-Man's world, marking a momentous crossover brought to you in part by Todd himself for a friend to begin reading comics. A 9.8 direct edition fetched a notable $90, while the gold edition went for just $70. For those seeking premium quality, a platinum graded 9.4 sold for a staggering $835. However, the ultimate prize was the 9.8 Walmart Gold UPC, commanding an impressive $2,001.
Number 8.
Number 8 is the monumental Amazing Spider-Man number 1, a Marvel Comics masterpiece from 1962. This issue marks the debut of the newspaper mogul, J. Jonah Jameson, whose relentless pursuit of truth often puts him at odds with the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Adding to its allure, Spider-Man number 1 introduces the Chameleon, a cunning shapeshifter and half-brother of infamous Kraven the Hunter. This marks the beginning of what will become one of the most iconic rogues gallery in comics, setting the stage for conflicts and drama that will define Spider-Man's adventures for decades to come. Moreover, it chronicles the thrilling encounter between Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, setting the stage for future collaborations and clashes between these two legendary heroes. Yet, Even in its greatness, a subtle error serves as a reminder of the human touch behind these pages. In the second story, Peter Parker's last name is erroneously given as Palmer, a charming misstep that only adds to the mystique of this vintage issue. Recently, a 6.5 restored edition of Amazing Spider-Man #1 shattered expectation, selling for an unheard of $5,520 at a heritage auction event, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the collector's market and enduring allure of the seminal work in comic book history.
Number 7.
Returning for the second week at number 7 is the timeless The Incredible Hulk #4, a Marvel comic from 1962. Within its pages unfolds the debut of Mongol, an adversary whose presence adds an extra layer of intensity to the Hulk's already tumultuous world. Adding to its significance, this issue marks the first time that Hulk faces off against soldiers armed with sonic cannon, a confrontation that will later be echoed in the 2008 Incredible Hulk feature film. The US Army's attempt to subdue the Hulk with similar tactics in the film mirrors the conflict depicted in this classic comic, highlighting the enduring influence of these early stories on modern adaptations. A 4.4 CGC graded copy commanded a respectable sum of $750, representing a significant increase of $270 since its last sale last week. This reaffirms the enduring appeal and value of the seminal issue, which continues to captivate audiences with its timeless tale of power, struggle, and redemption.
Number 6.
At number 6, we delve into the depths of Cosmos with Out of This World #1 from Charlton Comics in 1956. This issue stands as a shining example of the Silver Age sci-fi era of comics, transporting readers to realms beyond the imagination. Within its pages, readers encounter a stellar lineup of talent with stories penned by luminaries such as Dick Goriano and Rocco Rocky Maestro, among others. Across 8 thrilling tales, readers are whisked away on journeys to distant planets, encountering strange beings and confronting mind-bending phenomena. However, what sets this issue apart is its amazing cover, crafted by none other than the legendary Steve Ditko, co-creator of Spider-Man. While it boasts striking artwork, it doesn't directly represent any specific story within the issue, leaving readers to ponder the mysteries it holds. A beautiful 8.5 CGC graded copy soared to new heights, commanding a stellar sum of $1,440. This impressive price tag underscores the enduring appeal of this classic comic, which continues to captivate audiences with its timeless tales of adventure and exploration beyond the stars.
Number 5.
Number 5 on our list shines a spotlight on the very important Bronze Age comic Amazing Spider-Man '96, published by Marvel Comics in 1971. This issue holds a significant place in comic book history for daring to tackle a controversial subject matter. Published without the Comics Code Authority seal due to its subplot about drug use, this issue broke new ground by depicting drugs in a negative light. Surprisingly, this approach was well received by readers, sparking important conversations and leading to a significant shift in the industry. The success of this book played a pivotal role in prompting the CCA to ease up on its strict creative restrictions, ultimately allowing creators more freedom in terms of story content. In the collector's market, a noteworthy 8.5 graded copy fetched for just $214, reflecting the enduring significance and impact of this groundbreaking issue. Amazing Spider-Man '96 remains a testament to the power of storytelling to address important social issues and drive positive change within the comic book community.
Number 4.
At number 4, we journey back to the golden age post-World War II era of cartoon humor comics with 4-Color 456, published by Dale Comics in 1953. This issue is a true gem, featuring the beloved character Uncle Scrooge, created by legendary Carl Banks. Within its pages, readers are treated to a whimsical adventure of Uncle Scrooge, a character whose escapades have captured the hearts and audiences of generations. With 5 delightful stories packed into this issue, readers are sure to be entertained by the antics of Huey, Dewey, and Louie and their misadventures alongside their rich Uncle Scrooge. A 6.5 CGC graded copy of 4-color 456 fetch a respectable sum of $215 back in January, representing a noteworthy 12% increase since its last sale.
Number 3.
Returning to the forefront on our list is the iconic web slinger with Amazing Spider-Man number 2, a Marvel comic gem from 1963. This issue marks several significant milestones in the spectacular saga of Spider-Man. In this thrilling installment, readers are treated to the debut of 2 formidable foes, the menacing Vulture and the terrible Tinkerer. Additionally, it features the first cameo appearance of Mysterio, disguised as the assistant of the terrible Tinkerer, foreshadowing the arrival of another iconic Spider-Man villain. This issue also showcased the first instance of Spidey Sense, introducing readers to his uncanny ability to sense danger before it strikes. This issue holds the honor of being the first in comic book history to feature the traditional comic corner box. Steve Ditko's ingenious idea to spotlight Spider-Man in the corner box was well received that Stan Lee replicated it for the cover of Fantastic Four 14. While Fantastic 14 often receives credit for introducing the corner box due to its early release in the same month, Amazing Spider-Man 2 holds the distinction of being the true pioneer. A 6.0 CGC graded copy of this historic issue commands an impressive $4,350. This substantial price underscores the enduring appeal and historic significance of Amazing Spider-Man number 2.
Number 2.
At number 2, we step into the modern era with Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1, a Marvel comic release from 2017. This issue marks the first full appearance of Teresa Parker, Peter's sister, in a standard comic book format, having been previously introduced in the graphic novel Family Business. With a staggering 32 variants, this issue offers collectors a diverse array of cover art to choose from, each offering a unique perspective on the web slinger's world. One of these variants features a movie photo that is signed by none other than Tom Holland, the actor behind the MCU's version of Spider-Man. In the collector's market, a 9.8 CGC graded copy of this issue sold for just $58 in February. However, a 9.8 CGC graded copy featuring the movie photo variant fetched a remarkable $1,500 last year, highlighting the significant value that certain variants can command.
Number 1.
Finally, at the pinnacle of our list reigns Amazing Spider-Man number 6, a Marvel Comics masterpiece from 1963. This issue stands as a landmark in Spidey's story history, introducing readers to the iconic villain known as the Lizard and unraveling the compelling origin of this fearsome foe. Within its pages, readers witness the first appearance of the Lizard, Dr. Curt Connor's tragic transformation into the reptilian creature, and the introduction of Connor's family, adding depth and complexity to this Spider-Man foe. However, amidst the brilliance of this issue, keen-eyed readers may spot a couple of intriguing mistakes. On page 16, there's a curious mix-up where Spider-Man seems to respond to Lizard's thoughts, and on page 19, Curt Connor makes a reference to holding his wife in his arms, despite having only one arm. Regardless, a remarkable 9.6 graded copy fetched at an astounding $26,400 in late March, marking a notable 10% increase from the previous sale. This impressive price tag reflects the enduring popularity and significance of this pivotal issue in Spider-Man lore, which continues to captivate audiences with its timeless tale of power, tragedy, and redemption. There you have it, folks. The ShortBoxed app top 10 listed comics for this week. We have reached the end of this list. What are your thoughts? Is there a Spider-Man comic that you like to put in your collection? Let me know if it's any of these books, or is it something else? And don't forget to check the ShortBoxed ads for these and more comics from the wall crawler. Remember, you can find these comics and many more by using the ShortBoxed app, your modern comic marketplace where buying and selling comics is safe, simple, and commission-free. With curated collections from trusted dealers and collectors across the United States, Canada, and the UK, finding your next prize issue has never been easier. ShortBoxed is available for both Apple and Android devices. Auctions are now available in the app, so go check it out and start bidding on some of your favorites. Thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the IzzyVerse channel for more comic book updates, live streams with some fun giveaways, and consider joining the IzzyVerse channel membership program for some extra goodies. Please don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest comic book scoops. A heartfelt thank you to ShortBoxed for curating this enriching list. Until we meet again for another thrilling journey through the world of comics. Excelsior.